It has a definitely different feeling about it.
Yeah.
There's a... Oh, that's a premature red he used there. He could have easily just chained the red. He could have chained the red, gotten Ryan before the box, or after the boxes, and he may have been able to get another red. But as we have it, UK top 2, but there's a shock being used. There's a single star dodge from somewhere back there. We'll have to take a look and see as to who that is right now, but getting a peek into Luso's perspective. At least we assume to get a peek out of that, but for now, we do see Luso in 10th place and Lezard in 7th place. A lot of German flags back here in 5, 6, 7, going into the end of lap 1 here. Single stream for Lezard won't be able to cut it. I think this will be a UK race win. If I'm not mistaken, that's another German player passing by him, and we'll have to see how the end game of this one turns out, but I'm pretty sure that UK will be able to get, yeah, top two and 4 for Team UK. They do get some bottom spots to boot with that, but still a solid race for them, as we will try to get results really quickly for you guys before we progress into the next race. And I mean, I talked about it a little bit before the race. Jake, he doesn't fare too well. He hasn't been faring too well recently in Mario Kart 8, and maybe the weaker side of this UK lineup, but at times he certainly will be able to help his teammates. Yeah. Unfortunately, not able to do as much there, but UK getting 45 points in the first race, and all according to the plan for the UK so far. 45 points to 37 right now in favor of the UK. And it's going to be a Cheeseland. That's an early Cheeseland pick. You often see that track being reserved for some more drastic situations. Germany's going to opt to, you know, pick this one a little bit beforehand anyway, preemptively even, and we'll see whether this will have much of an effect. We do see Luso in his perspective and all his grandeur. For now, Lezard gets a start off in a bottom spot, and of course, Cheeseland being that track where plenty of shrimp spots, lots of areas and time to catch up on. Off to see Germany's able to take advantage of this. Xander going down in first place, second place. It seems as if he will go down as well as Lezard. So not too hot of a side here. Oh, and he doesn't get the item box either. That's going to be a little bit of a time loss for Lezard here, as he is already in 10th place behind a couple of UK members and one of his very own Germans. Question remains: will they be able to get back up there? We take a peek on the Luso's screen. He is in 12th place with a single shroom, a lot of frames being dropped, so I'm going to stray away from that one. Lezard on the other end. Nice, clean, and smooth, but he's...
Green in 11.
Green in 11, yeah.
Really unfortunate.
I mean, he didn't... It's not like as if he's holding this item. Oh my goodness. as if he didn't need any more help. Bullet build once again, but he's still in 12th place. Going to be able to chain this golden mushroom into another item set here. The question is, will he be able to get it? Yeah, just barely, but he's flailing all over the place, Lezard is, and still in 10th place, but plenty of room to catch up here for the Germans, as they do have 9th and 10th place. They do have a single shroom and a set of triple shrooms, as you will see Zitrone moving up the pack with the use of that boost ramp. But Cheeseland, a very unpredictable course as a whole. We'll have to see how Lezard uses these two shrooms. Look at the map. First place has such a huge lead right now. And I'm not sure if they'll be able to catch up onto him. Is that a shock I'm seeing?
I think so.
No, I'm not sure. That may be a shock being held by Team Germany right there. If we're able to see that correctly, he didn't use it. He didn't chain his star, so I'm not sure if that was a star. That was a star. Okay, a bullet bill coming in at the last second. Triple shrooms for Lezard at the very last second as well. He should be able to take the shortcut right here, as there's plenty of room to be able to catch up. There's second place ahead of him. Everybody's coming up at the last second, and he may be able to pass up onto some, but yeah, he gets into 7th place. Not as much as he'd like. Everybody's streaming at the end there. The end result, the UK getting 1-4-5 in what seems to be a relatively neutral race, but still, UK having the advantage on that one. And that will be still a winning race for the UK, I believe, and they are still leading.
Extremely close.
Yeah, extremely close as we expected this to be. And so far, some great races to watch, especially that end there. I mean, everybody having shrooms didn't help Lezard out, because you saw that huge pack. Yeah. I mean, I've seen...
And then you see everybody else shrooming up, and it's just...
And once again...
Cheeseland is just ridiculous.
I think Jake DC'd last race because he only had 1 point in the race results screen.
Oh, yeah.
So he must have DC'd last race, and he may have even disconnected this past race as well, considering he got last. But
before the war, he told me that he might be having some connection issues.
Oh, okay, that would explain a good amount of it. So far, Germany has 77 points into the first 2 races. 77 to 87 right now as your total score, as we have done 2 races. Cheeselana being picked very early on. Rather unorthodox for the 2 teams to pick such a track. But Cloud Top Cruise will be next on up, and first opening turns will be a little bit of a change of pace. Cheeseland, whereas you can have a lot of time to be able to catch up on a track like this. There's plenty of room. There's not much of room at all to be able to make a mess up here. We'll see if Leather's able to get the super bounce here, as most competitive players are. Yeah, that's a nice super bounce. Gets him in the 4th place. 3rd place, Germany all of a sudden invading these top spots. One UK member we see here with the blue uniform. And somehow hit. I think that was a boomerang that got him. Germany top 4 at the very get-go. But they have to watch out for their teammates. They may seem to bump each other a little bit too much, but no, not just yet. He's going to hold up Banana out as UK are right behind Lizard here on your screen. Seems as if Germany able to get some fire hops as well, but might need to watch out for his teammates there. As he will, oh, I think he gets his teammate off the track there with that banana, and Jamie now in 4th place. Jamie holding up the pack for the UK, as I believe the rest of the United Kingdom are nowhere to be found in this smorgasbord of top spots right now. Minimap not too distributed. Oh, Jamie getting sniped down out of there.
Wow.
And that, I mean, it's worth it. Although Leo from Team Germany did get his own teammate, it is so worth it. And now that is a solid and firm top 3 right now, but not before hitting a banana. He wasn't able to see that with a blooper, but still top 4 for the German side. Going into the cannon, no shock used just as of yet. There won't be a target shock just yet, but there's a red shell being held by Lizard. He's going to use that right now to be able to get Jamie. Jamie does have shrooms to be able to sustain his middle spot, but the UK are on the come up right now. We do see that wiggler from the United Kingdom, that being the Irishman, Sean. And going to the last lap there, you're going to have to pull some shenanigans here to be able to breach his top 3. That is slightly breaking away. A fireball does connect onto Leo here, not once but twice as well. Jake doing his part to be able to keep Germany back here. Germany so far 10th and 8th place right now. A bullet bill being held by Xander. And the fact that he's holding on to it seems to allude to a little bit of something being pulled by the United Kingdom. Maybe a shock here. He's going to use the bullet bill as they approach the cannon. No shock as of yet though. Triple shrooms for Leather back here in 12th place. He needs to be able to catch up. In the meantime, we do see, oh my god, goodness. Lusso in 3rd place. He was hit out of there. Yeah, Germany in top spots. Germany in top 3. Will Lusso be able to do anything about it? In 3rd place, triple shrooms as well. Someone fell off, it seems. I can't see from his perspective really well at all, but I think he's going to be getting 4th place. Regardless, looks like Lizard won't be getting the race of his life here. As Germany able to get top 2 and really good spots after that. A very solid race, and really, to talk about that race, you'd have to talk about the beginning of that race. The beginning of the race was incredibly huge for Germany there.
And Cloud Top's one of those tracks where if you hold down top spots, then it's hard to lose them. And with the top 4 they had at the beginning, they lost a couple of spots on the way, but they still turned it out to be a good race for them.
128 to 118 is your total score, and I believe that is the, if I'm not mistaken, that is the German nation actually taking the lead there. Hard to believe they won that by 20 points, but apparently that is the case. 128 to 118 is your total score between the 2 nations. As oh boy, going into race 4 here, we do have a lot to say about these 2 teams, and I believe we have already said a lot about these 2 teams, but nothing compares to what happens on the track end. We'll have to see if we can get, I believe we'll be able to get a perspective from Jamie. Oh my goodness, and I mean, I'm in the Team Germany chat right now. They have a little bit of a group viewing, or at least a Skype call going on for my team. I'd love to be able to just like hop in there and be like, "Hey guys, what's up?" But I don't think I'm going to do that. That'd be a little bit bad-mannered. Either way, starting off with Lizard on our screen, are going in the race for the final race of the GP. A 10-point deficit faced by the UK here. On what a track that has a lot of shoe spots available. Tell us what Germany might be able to do if they get some shrooms at the very beginning. Because right now, Marlon, I think this is a track that, oh no, wait, no, Germany holding on to a lot of the top spots so far. So if they are able to get some shrooms, do you think that UK should be able to catch up right now?
They could, honestly. On Mario Circuit, it's one of those tracks where draft and momentum is really big on this track. So this is one of those tracks where if you get a couple of top spots and the rest just room up toward the end, then it can be a really good race for anybody. It just depends on how the game wants to treat you.
I think Luso holding onto a green shell right now and last, certainly looking to maybe improve that right now. But in the meantime, we're going to turn into Lezard in first place. So he has it a little bit easy right now, as he is just chilling in first place right now. But there's a lot to come with the lap 3 here. We'll have to see if this affects him in any way at all. In the meantime, a golden mushroom will have Luso being sent from pretty much last to 6th place. All of a sudden getting that item box up there. And now the UK are hounding onto them. We did see a couple of UK in the middle to top spots right there. We'll have to see to what degree can they latch onto the German shoes here, as they are dragging behind in 2nd place. I believe Germany top 2, but Luso in 3rd place.
Top 3 right now.
I believe Luso is in 4th. Oh yeah, that's a German top 3. Will they be able to end it off on that note? No. Oh yeah, no. Luso was able to catch 3rd at the very end there, and at least breaks into that German top 3. But Germany once again winning that race by a total of
not too much, because bottom 2 and they got 9th too. So
it's really not too much at all. I would not be. That is the Grand Prix end, but I would not be too scared if I were Team UK. We're going to get the scores really quickly, but Team UK, they did get 1st place with Ryan S doing superbly well. We should note that Ryan S scoring an average of about 26 points every Grand Prix in the group stages, so a little bit high for him to be able to score that high. But either way, looks like our stream has gone offline here, so we will take a little bit of a peek into some of the other streams. But yeah, definitely a lot to say about these two. We do have their lineups here as well. And we're looking forward to seeing this stream getting refreshed potentially, as we should be having room, or sorry, the 2nd Grand Prix commencing at any point now. And I believe we'll be getting a perspective from Jamie, as the GP is starting right now. And now Germany weighing their options right now. They do have plenty of courses to choose from. What will they be able to do about it? Looks like an Ice Ice Outpost pick from... Well, that's a large window. That's an Ice Ice Outpost pick from the Germans. Whereas on the other side, UK are looking for an Excite Bike, I think.
Oh, wow.
So what do you think of the Excite Bike pick for Team... Oh, no, it's going to pick Ice's Outpost. So, okay, what do you think of this pick in relation for Team Germany in terms of like how it could affect their race or how it could benefit them in any way?
Ice's Outpost is one of those tracks where it's just... The beginning is full of drafts. So if you can maintain a lead, then they should be okay. But items and traction have a lot to do on this track too. So seeing people like Jamie using pipe frame, they might have a little bit more of an advantage.
We do see, I believe that's going to be Lezard in 1st place right now, holding on to that green shell in 1st place, and he doesn't have too much to worry about, getting all the coins he can really get a hold on to in this 1st opening lap. A couple of drop frames though, unfortunate to see, but we will be seeing him take off in 1st place right now. We do see Jamie in 7th place. We'll get that on your screen as shortly as possible. But for now, going into it seems to be a German domination so far, but the pack is still really close here. And so far, the traction has not been too much of a worry for Lezard here on that Blue Falcon, doing superbly well on it. And not having to hold out that green means looks like we do have a German top 2 at least. We'll have to see how it plays out as we wait for our racers here to be able to catch up. There's a huge bomb back there, getting onto some of them back there, and we'll have an update for you guys as to who that really contacts with. For now, though, Germany in that top spot and holding on to it as if their life depended on it.
I guess Lazar called this track because he's just gone.
Yeah. No, we do see that. I mean, it will be a little bit of a struggle from Jamie to be able to catch on up. I mean, he should be able to do so, but my question is, if he gets the items favorable enough to do it. It looks like Banana's being thrown ahead. Jamie able to get at least one member back there with the red shell in 5th place. Jamie for the United Kingdom having to come up huge here, as I believe Germany does have the majority of top positions. A red shell not exactly used just yet. Oh, and he gets bumped by his teammate and a German member off the track. And that might be a good game for Germany, or sorry, Jamie here. He does that, drag that red to be able to get rid of them in bottom positions, but a lot of a mixed bag we see back here. between the two countries. There's a blue shell being thrown. Germany had to hold on to that blue shell for a long while, but Lizard will be able to get first place on our screen here. So in the meantime, we do see Jamie advancing up in a bullet bill, and this may be a German bottom two, if I'm not mistaken. If he doesn't get his teammate there, yeah, he doesn't get his teammate there. That's a bottom two for Team Germany. How does that affect the race there towards the very end of it? Oh, Germany getting top two, not too shabby for them. As I believe that's going to be a race advantage for them. But we'll have to see here. Germany so far scoring, I believe, 42 points in that race alone, so they do have a Grand Prix advantage. Whether that advantage carries on to the whole match, we'll have to see, because we're getting the results up from that last Grand Prix up right now. Apologies for the wait, guys. 35 plus 30 plus 30 plus 30. Holy hell, a lot of 30s for Germany that last Grand Prix. 171 for Team Germany in that last Grand Prix.
Not too bad, not too bad.
It looks as if the stream is having a little bit of issues here. Lizard having complications streaming, maybe. We'll have to see if he can continue it up. If the first Grand Prix score was a total of 157 to 171, with the next race being 197 to 212, I believe, or 202. We'll have to see here. As we are approaching a dry desert race, looks like Lizard won't be able to stream fully just yet. And we'll have to wait to see if that stream will pull through anytime soon. But for now, it seems as if we're going to have to go ahead and cast over Jamie really quick. 7th place on DDD. And we will be able to see whether he will be able to get into a top spot on this race by itself. Right now, 4th place, behind a couple of UK members, trying to get that item box, but he gets bounded to the sand in the meantime, and he's going to have to go for that item box in 6th place now. And in 6th place, the red shell. 8th place with the red shell behind his own teammate. He's going to have to wait for any German members to pop up in front of him. Pillar goes down right beside him, but pays no matter to it. Pays no attention to it, as he is still in 6th place. He's going to backspin that red for a more favorable item, but fortunately only a coin, as 1st place is so much within reaching distance. So we'll have to see whether this favors this UK team, whether Jamie will be able to catch up towards lap 3, or if Germany is able to get a little bit of a break onto some of those top spots. 2nd lap, 10th place. Item box being triple bananas. Oh, definitely not the best. He wasn't able to get rid of them in time, and I believe he got a teammate there. Right now, 5th place behind his teammate Xander. Ooh, wasn't able to make it to get that coin and avoid the pokey there. 8th place, but still, look at that mini-map. It's still, he's not able to get shrooms because of how close it is right now. And there's so much to be said about a Jamie that is in 7th place on dry desert normally, but considering that, oh, fireball's coming out right next to him, a bomb right next to him as well, able to avoid all of it, it seems. And will he be able to get a shroom finally? Yes, at least one shroom to be able to catch up. But I think that's Germany in first place right now, and it's going to be a little bit difficult for them to catch up if things don't go their way. 6th place for him, last lap. Will they be able to do much of anything about it, is the question, and the answer might be no. As we do see him in 5th place with that bomb, he does see his teammate up there in 3rd place. Jake finally being able to support his teammates. But will it be enough? Triple shrooms in 4th, 5th place. A great item for
UK.
Yeah, this could be very good for them. They do have multiple sets of shrooms in 4, 5. But will it be enough to catch up under those? Ooh, that bill coming up from Team UK. I think that gets their own teammate as well. That's Sean going in the bullet bill and is in 3rd place. Luso uses those triple shrooms to be able to catch up. Will he be able to get into 1st place? Maybe he gets into 2nd place at least. That's going to be a 2-3-4 for Team UK.
Wow. That's really good for
an incredible race for Team UK to be able to catch back on up. They were losing a little bit before this. And the score being, I believe, 197 to... Yeah, 197 to 213 before that race. And considering the positions they did get, we'll have to see if it turns out to their favor. For now, we don't see a stream as of yet from Lizard, and we're a little bit concerned. Oh, Lizard needs to take a stream off for now. So Mark will be trying to stream after this one. We do have other streams, fortunately enough. We do have Luso and Jamie, but unfortunately no game audio coming from either of them for now, as we will be going into a race 7 now. It's going to be Jamie in a solid position, starting off in Yoji Valley. Yoji Valley, okay, we saw this a lot in the match versus Team France. But so far, only being picked now into the midway point of the matchup so far. We'll have to see if this is able to fare them any better. As I believe it looks like Jamie able to get to a favorable start here in second place behind Germany's K in second. Ooh, that's a green shell going out for Team UK in second place, but not able to connect just yet. K looks like he ran into the wall maybe a little bit, if not even lag.
Yeah,
and that's going to cost. Lag. No, I think, yeah, that was straight up lag, and that's going to cost them, as we do see Jamie back here. And of course, not the thing you want to be seeing if we do see the UK member racing up top, but it won't be enough, as he is back here with the single trim in 9th, looking for that better item here. Change that to a better item box and triple shrooms for him, but getting redded once again. But there are a lot of German flags we do see here. The German members looking to catch up. We do see Zitron back here backspamming those fireballs, or Mark backspamming those fireballs. Soon to be streamer, it seems, doing his part for his German side here. As it looks like
really getting to Jamie.
Oh my God, Jamie not having any favorable spots for him right now. It's gonna be very tough for him to catch back up if he doesn't get things going his way anytime soon. But regardless, the single trip for him in 8th place, right behind Mark in 7th place. Mark is going to slow down actually with the triple shrooms he did have, but a bullet bill for Jamie. He should be able to use this to be able to catch up. Germany's Lesser getting redded before the shortcut, and Jamie's going to hold on to this for now. Going into last lap.
For the bridge.
The boomerang comes out. There's a lot of chaos going now, but we do see Germany's K in 1st place and Luso in 2nd place for the United Kingdom. And looks like a bill is going to be used, but he uses it on somewhat unorthodox part, and it looks like the bullet bill is going to take him all the way around town.
And he still gets the chain, so it was a really smart build.
Yeah, it looked like it actually was. Yeah, he's in 4th place, 5th place, triple shrooms as well. The red's going to go up for Germany towards the very end. Ben's going to get hit. He does have triple shrooms, but he's going to go down to that red shell. UK and 2-3-4 going into the last set. A bullet bill coming up onto them, and UK need to be able to hold on to this. 2 shrooms going up for Luso, or sorry, for Jamie here. Should be able to get 3rd place unless anything goes wrong. And this should be a race for UK, able to catch on up towards the end here. As that should be a race for the UK, as they do get 2-3-4. Yeah, that is a 2-3-4 race for them. Now, whether that will be a big race. Yes, it will be a 2-3. Oh, 2-3-5-6-7.
Well, still a good race. Really
yeah, still a very good race for them. And that should be UK breaking out to a Grand Prix lead. Now, whether that will be an overall lead is still a question. So far in the GP, Germany does have, I believe, Leo having 4 points. Unorthodox. Did he ever disconnect at all?
That I'm not sure of. I wasn't really.
Okay, I mean, we'll calculate score as assuming he did disconnect. Well, let's get some of the UK scores. UK having 131 after 3 races here. 131 and 115 in this Grand Prix alone. And last GP, of course, 157 to 171. Now, whether or not Team UK will be able to keep catching up, I believe they do have somewhat of a gain on Team Germany now, going into Dolphin Shoals here. 131 to 115, of course, being this GP score. And I think Germany, if anything, it's really close to being tied right now. The point differential being very incredibly close. Going into the first turn here, Jamie in 2nd place, right behind a German member, but he may be able to outline him. We'll have to see, as he is trailing behind Ben. Does get that draft, but it won't be good enough just yet. Trying to outline him just barely, even if at all. He is going to go for that super mini turbo. And it should be able to get it. That should be a 1st place for him. Yeah, nice job for him, but it's so incredibly close. The green bouncing around constantly. And this is going to be super close for Jamie, as he has a lot to be able to avoid here. 1st place for him, having that banana dragged out. Germany behind him, and I think this is going to be Germany in a lot of positions behind them, actually. Oh, but he does he ends up getting hit by the German members, and that's going to be Jake taking out his own teammate. Unfortunate for Jamie, as he was in 1st place, now getting hit by the German side, piranha'd by his teammate, and redded into next to last place so far right now.
It's a single green. Now it's like that was the cherry on top.
Yeah, it really was. If there was a cherry on top, so to speak, it definitely had to be that. Right now, guys, the score is 288 to 286. UK leading, actually, after 7 races so far. So we'll have to see if the UK are able to hold on to this marginal lead, maybe grow off of it or not. It seems like no may be the case. The negatory might be the case, as we do see a lot of UK back here in 9, 10, 11. Whether they'll be able to catch up last lap or not remains to be seen, but Jamie does have a golden that seems to be yes. We should be able to catch up. Come on, guys. We have this. Fireballs being thrown from behind them. Watch out, Team UK. That's your own teammates. You're trying to get there. But no item chain as of yet. Triple reds as well for them in 5th place. A single green lands onto Jamie there.
More triple reds too.
And I don't know if UK will be able to come back at all. This could be one of the very big. This could be one of the very first big races for either team we've seen in this quarterfinal matchup so far. Germany holding on to an incredible amount of top spots. Will they be able to respond? Lusso all the way back there in last, we do see on the mini-map. And I don't know if UK will be able to do anything about this. Xander in 8th place, Jamie in 9th place. It all really will depend if they can gain a spot or two on this last item set. And Jamie misses that last item set. They only get a boomerang in 8th place. And Germany should be able to take the lead here.
Wow.
And this is definitely a complete reversal.
Strong race.
Is it? Oh, I don't know what happened here. At the end, something had to happen. A blue shell and a boomerang both coming into play. And Germany getting top 5 in 8th place. And they will surely take the lead off of that one.
If Leo didn't get hit, they would have top 6.
They would have certainly top 6, yeah. No, Sean was ahead of him.
Oh, okay.
But it seemed as if I'm really not sure as to what happened. There was a boomerang in play. I think one of them threw the blue shell. I think he was holding on to the blue shell the whole time. And so that was really why there was not much happening for them in 6th place. But either way, Germany, a huge last race to be able to gain a lead. And right now, it seems as if Germany will be able to take the lead by a sizable amount. We're going to get the final scores up here in just a second. But good job to Germany for being able to pull it around town. And right now, it seems as if they will be able to lead the UK by a fair amount. And now it comes down to the question will be, will the UK be able to breach these top spots? Because, of course, if you could illustrate to the audience a little bit more, Marlon, about how top spots work and how spots in a room work, how it carries on over from one race to another.
Top spots is basically momentum in this game. Mm-hmm. If you get top spots, whatever spots you get, that race is what you go into the next race. Mm-hmm. And the same applies for going into another GP. Mm-hmm. So top 5 right now for Germany is looking really promising going into this next GP because they have all the momentum.
Yeah, and the course selection.
They can pick whatever track they want and just go with everything.
No, exactly. And the course selection is an incredibly important part here. It's kind of like, I mean, if you had to compare it to a more popular game, maybe picks and ban phase of like League of Legends, maybe, because like it's incredibly important, and it happens on obviously a race to race basis. Looks like Excitebike is going to be picked here as Excitebike, of course. This is a very good counter. This is a very good counter to Germany's top spots we have here. Looks like that last Grand Prix, UK won it 154 to 168. I want to say. Yeah, 168, but I think the last Grand Prix was a total of 152 or something to 170. I'm not exactly sure myself. We can take a little bit of a look into that as well. As we get it situated here into Excitebike, it looks like Jamie's going to start off in 8th place here. Not able to get an item box either, so he's going to have to wait to be able to catch up. Still in 7th place, trailing behind a German member with a green shell. He's going to have to watch out here. As the boomerang going around, a green shell going around as well. And I mean, it's kind of similar to Baby Park, where there's going to be a lot of stupid stuff bouncing around. I don't know if he gets smart. Okay, never mind. He ends up getting greened eventually, just as we were talking about it. And another red shell as well. So Jamie back to 12th place for him, and back to the basics, I suppose, as he is having a little bit of a trouble here. And we'll have to see how it turns out for him in the UK, as they still occupy a majority of bottom spots. This track certainly not going to their favor in the first lap. But, of course, they do have 2 more laps to go on this ridiculous track, and we'll have to see how it benefits either of the 2 teams. But for now, a score update, I believe 157 to 165 from the last Grand Prix, if I'm not mistaken. And we'll go ahead and double check that. We should be able to get the total scores after this race in particular as well. So far, 2nd lap, triple shins for him. You should be able to advance on the side of the course with 3 shrooms. And, I mean, you should be able to advance on the side of the course much more easily with those shrooms, with that grass, and a lot of hills that take a little bit more time. But he's going to use that build right now, going into 12th place, last lap. There still is a lot of time left on this race. A German member going down to some mud or a banana or something of the sort.
This Bill.
Oh, yeah, no, the build carries him up for so long. And this is a huge pack we see up ahead of us. A lot of German flags, though. Will Jamie be able to breach these German flags? 7th place, last turn, last Adam set.
Shrooms right here.
Blue shell coming in at the last second. Triple shrooms as well. Should be able to cut through the grass here. 4th place for him. A blue shell doesn't come in time, but oh no! No way! Jamie getting 7th place as he runs into the side rail.
What?
That's a monumental mistake. They could have been able to have a much better race, but UK still able to win that race. And that was still a good race for them, but a little confused there. A little confused there. Jamie having not the best of finishes there.
That's something you would expect to see from Jamie.
154.
It's always weird stuff to Jamie.
154 to 1. Sorry, 311 for the UK side right now. And I believe the German side having 333 after 2 Grand Prix. So 311, 333, still definitely within a reaching margin for either of the two teams. And Germany has to be careful to not let go of this lead. The 20-point lead is nothing in competitive play. And as they approach race 10 here, they have a lot to discuss about course selection. It looks like they'll be going, at least UK will be going for Mario Kart Stadium, which I'm not sure I understand that pick. I'm not sure I understand it. Maybe it's a neutral track for them. It's going to be going that, but they did get like 2, 4, 5.
Mario Kart Stadium is one of those tracks. It could be their front-running track or it could be strictly luck-based. But most people get top 2 and get some decent items and backspam, and it's a straight front-running track. It's the same thing, sort of like Mario Circuit, GBA Mario Circuit.
Right. Yeah, because there's a lot of front-running potential, but the shroom spots help to be able to catch up at the end of the course, and even at the beginning of the course with this first, on the second turn here. We'll have to see if anybody gets shrooms onto the... no, nobody seems to get shrooms, of course, because first is not far enough away yet for people to get shrooms, but it looks like Germany in second place behind Sean, who seems to have been getting a grip onto first place. And triple shrooms, wow. What an incredible item to get when he was so close to Sean. We've seen this so many times now today.
Yeah.
A lot of people getting triple shrooms, less than a second away from first, and that's going to play to UK's favor as Jamie.
Fireball.
Oh, but the fireball taking at least Sean down. Sean now not in first anymore. The fireball being used by Germany's Leo. And it's not going to be able to get Jamie here, as Jamie now in first place with 2 shrooms. And he should be able to run with this.
Yeah.
I don't think... Oh, barely avoiding that green. He wasn't... Oh, my goodness. Just as I say it, he's going to fall down to the wrath of that green shell. Smart bouncing off the wall and getting him in 4th place. And now getting hit once again. He does have that shroom to be able to recover, but that star is coming up right behind him. Watch out, Jamie. Should be able to take that wide line there. In 5th place now. And going into lap 3, UK needs to be able to win this to get back on up there. The Piranha getting rid of him. I believe there is a blue shell as well. And we'll have to see how this affects them. Jamie in 11th place is going to have to spam the fireballs and try to catch up as soon as possible. And he needs shroom right now. He needs that shroom or that set of shrooms. Yep, triple shrooms for him to be able to catch up. Use that through the shortcut on Mario Kart Stadium here. 3rd lap of Mario Kart Stadium. 8th place right here. Going to chain that single shroom for even more of a catch-up. Oh, no, only triple greens, an unfavorable item here. The pack is relatively close, though. He may be able to get 1 or 2. That's 1 going down for Germany. That's Z-Tron going down. UK having 4, 5, 6. Will he be able to get shrooms to pass up on K? Yes, that is K going down. But that's a crazy 8 going on. Right on top of him. He should be able to shroom past K, maybe. No, he's going down to the lot of them. Not able to catch up at the very last second. And Jamie's going to go down to the crazy 8. And Germany, once again, winning that race. Oh my goodness. Germany with a 1-3-5-7. And this is definitely a race win for them, as they were winning before the Grand Prix. Now the question is, how much are they winning by going into the last 2 races of this one? UK having Sean getting that 2nd place position after being in first or at least top spots for the majority of that track. But there's, oh my God, there's so much to be said about these two sides that are so incredibly close to each other right now. And right now the score between the two, 84 in favor of the UK for this Grand Prix. And so they do have a little bit, 84 to 80 so far in this Grand Prix alone. So right now the score being 413 points in favor of the German nation to 395. Still less than a 20-point margin. 2 races left. The United Kingdom may be able to pull this back. Guys, let us know in the chat who you think will be able to win this one. The United Kingdom or the German side, as you can go ahead and vote with the hashtag UK win and hashtag Drew win. And I just want to see where the support lies throughout the stream. As this will be a very intense and close match going into this one. The last 2 races here being a little bit unfortunate to see from both sides. It seems as if Germany has lost a little bit of their grip going into Mount Wario. And what's your read on this Mount Wario track? I mean, from that last race, we did see UK having some pretty solid spots, but Germany having 135 as well. What's your read on this one?
I could see Germany taking this track and just going with it, because they have Lazard, and Lazard multiple times is him and Tyler going back and forth for the world record here. And I know Leo, from more with Leo and experience, that Leo can get up there and stay in the front. So I see Germany getting really good spots right here.
Ooh, it looks like a lot of people getting knocked around. Ooh, a lot of Germany getting knocked around, but Sean in first place still. Jamie is like lounging around there in 10th place after getting hit in 3rd place by a green shell, and he's not going to be any exception to the massive cluster at the beginning that was 4th through 12th place. And now him and his teammate, I believe, are in 12th and 11th place. He's going to go wide to be able to avoid getting lag bumped off the course there. And everybody taking that shortcut to be able to advance on up the track. Xander with triple reds in 11 should be able to get rid of K in 10th place. But his teammate Xander failing a little bit, it seems, and now Xander nowhere to be found. I don't know where he is now. It looks like Ryan S. in 10th place, 9th place, and a lot of people falling. All of a sudden, UK, they need better than this. They need more members to be up top, and we do see 3 or 4 of them back here in the bottom half. A single shroom for Luso should be able to send him back up into a decent spot. And Luso, another United Kingdom member back here. What the hell is going on for the United Kingdom? We have nowhere, we don't really see them much anywhere at all, but oh my goodness, another one as well. And Jamie, he is not able to catch a break. And starred right after the item set. This could be an incredibly huge race for Germany, as we have seen the majority of UK members back here. They need a shock. That I think is very clear. They need to be able to get the lightning bolt in order to dodge some of their teammates up here. They're approaching the last split of Mount Wario. A shock for Team UK, and this is exactly what they needed. Where the red skips Jamie as well. He's in 7th place with the shock. Xander in 5th place. The boomerang's being sent out. UK need to be able to win this race by a candid amount to be able to have any chance at being able to come back. I believe that's a blue shell as well, or maybe a boomerang ahead of them.
Now, if they can get them all on glider right here toward the end.
The pack is super close. They're able to get Xander before the item box. Bullet Bill is going to get... Oh, that's Germany's bullet bill as well. They dodged Germany in the bullet bill, but it's going to land them after the item set. And only a green shell for Jamie. No, this shock won't be able to help them, at least I don't think so. And going into the last stretch, I think this is going to be a German win, as we have seen the UK side in the majority of bottom spots. Germany, they should be able to win that one, and they might be able to clinch the win with this one. They might have clinched it. I think they might have clinched it, actually. We'll have to see here.
Wow.
Top 3, 7, 11, and 12. As they have been able to get a race that greatly favors them. And I believe that's going to be 15 plus 12 plus 10 plus, 1 plus 2 plus 4. That's a 44-point race for Team Germany. And that's going to be, I think that's going to, it doesn't seal it, but it's going to make it a lot more difficult for the UK now.
Now, UK needs a really good race to win.
I mean, we've seen them pull off last-second good races before.
Yeah.
We've seen it before, and it's certainly within reach. The question is whether they have the resiliency to be able to do such a thing.
We're talking about a UK team that took down France. So.
Yeah, they took down France, one of the powerhouses in this World Cup. And going into this last race of Game 1 of the quarterfinals here, this will be sending either team to a hopeful or resentful for this last race. Warriors Gold Mine. Okay, they're going to pick this. Ben from the German side, he has world record here. He has 17 points right now. I'm not sure as to where he's starting in the room, but if he's starting in a favorable spot, and even if he doesn't, he should be able to catch up and help this side here.
You don't see this track picked at all in this competitive community anymore.
Yeah, and right now it's going to be really, really tough.
I really hope it doesn't backfire for Germany right here.
I don't think it's going to backfire, but I mean, UK have pulled some crazy stuff in the past before. We'll have to see. Top 5 and 7 is a tie. Okay, so UK need a huge race for them. A huge race for them right now. And I don't know if they'll be able to do this on Warriors Gold Mine. It's quite the pocket pick from them, but Mark in first place. Jamie in second place. A coin only being held by Jamie before getting rid of it in second place. He doesn't have anything to at least advance onto this first place from Germany, but what happened to him? Is that not happening? No, he fell off. No, wait. Okay, I got a little bit ahead of myself. But yeah, a little bit of a lag here. He's trailing right behind him, though. A single coin being held by both of them.
And this is has to be careful here.
Yeah, they
lagging and
the lag and the bump can certainly affect your race. And if you get too greedy, it might affect them. A sound horn for him in first place, though. And it should be able to protect him. What can the rest of his teammates do, though?
Oh, he hit the bat.
He hit the bats, though. Okay, he needs to get rid of them, apparently, and get rid of maybe the second place around him, or at least intimidate him. He's still in second place. As UK need to be able to support him. Finally, Sean getting the support from the United Kingdom. He's been up there in the majority of top spots. And now he's finally getting the support from his teammates like Jamie. It's actually 433 to 469. It's 469 for the German side, so I seem to have gotten the scores wrong. Germany need an absolutely huge race. Jamie in first place. Last lap right now, he's still able to hold on to it. If the rest of the UK members can catch up, this could be a good story to tell for them. We do see Lusso in the middle spot. Kay is in fourth place, though. They need to be able to get rid of him if they hold a chance.
Oh, the boomerang.
The boomerang goes for a last throw extension. I don't think UK are majority of top spots, though.
Yeah,
and it looks like
not enough to win.
I don't think it's gonna be enough to win, but we'll have to see. Oh, the last turns here. Lusso still back there. One member falling, actually. But I think that's Lezard in second place, and if that is the case, I think Germany's going to be able to clutch this. Yeah, Germany should be able to clutch this win, and will be able to get game one under their belt if everything has gone according to what we have seen it to go to. Oh my goodness, yeah.
Wow.
And Germany dominating that last race, and they will take game one. And Germany, I don't think many people saw this coming if they had to pick between the two. But that's going to be a race win for Team Germany, and congratulations to them. Germany coming out on top, and the United Kingdom now having to play from a game down. Oh my goodness, takes from that match. Do you have anything to say about
Germany?
There's a lot about that. Oh my God.
And now going into the second game, they have momentum.
Yeah, they do have momentum. They certainly do. And now I wonder whether UK will be able to we'll be able to put that game aside, of course, because there's a lot to be said about this game being a mental game. There's a lot of this game, best of three. This will weigh on people as they play. It is pretty late for both of these teams here, and I wonder if they will be able to, if one team is better over the long run, or if one team can play